Hi, John and I are back on the river again, and we're going to hit a new spot here. We're just starting off, just got here. A little cool this morning, wind's blowing a little bit too, but we're ready to go, John. John's got a thumbs up, he's ready. All right, I got my first hit right here in the upper 70s. Kind of a bullet number, but let's see what we got here. I don't know if I can do this one-handed again or not here, but we'll give it a try. Let's see what we got here. Get my headphones on here. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, guess what? I ain't got my pinpoint on yet. I gotta go get it. Stand by. All right, that first hit over there turned out to be junk. John just dug a piece of lead over here, but I just dug up a hole here. I think I see something. I think it could be the first find. It's a 3-ringer. The first find of the day between the two of us. First bullet. And we're moving on. Sweet! That's only like the third hit today, so that's good. A lot of activity, civil activity in this area right here, so no telling what we might find. Alright, let's keep going, John. We got them going. I got a little hit by the technical down. It was a pickaxe. I don't know how old it is, but could be old. I will probably save that, clean it up, check it out. Alright, you always check your hole twice, right? Or 3 times. I dug 3 targets at this hole. This is definitely an old-timey square spike. I dug a fired bullet out of here. I think it's probably old, probably a pistol shot, but it's pretty mangled up. And one other piece of lead. So still digging stuff out of this hole. Just keep checking it. I'm all the way down to the clay layer, so I know I'm getting to the old stuff down here. Alright, let's see if there's anything else in here. And we pulled one more square spike out of this. So this is definitely an area that has some old activity right here. These old square spikes and some fired bullets. So I'll have to see if I get any more readings, but I think that might be it. My pinpoint's not getting anything else. So that could be it. Alright, one last square spike is in this hole, I believe. Man, still keep getting some hits, but that is definitely an old spike. Alright, just pulled a fork out of the hole. Look at this. Check it out. I don't know if it's old or not. But watch it. I'll see what kind of signal we got here. I don't know. Looks like it might have been silver plated at one time. Don't see any markings on the back yet. Not sure about that one. We'll have to try to clean that up and see if it's old or not. Down here, buried in the mud though, so can't be too new. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Alright, we're checking out a new area now. And one bullet last place, and John just dug him a bullet. Check it out. What kind you got there?
I don't know. It's impacted, so it's hard to say.
Ah, it's a shot bullet.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Uh-huh. Let's see what you got there.
It's kind of white, but I don't know. I mean, it could be newer, or a pistol.
Yeah, it could be a Colt pistol bullet, I believe. That's what it looks like. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we're in a different area here. Still got the same old rocks we're hitting here hard. I just dug a fishing weight over here. We've dug several fishing weights, but we're going to hit the shoreline right here with all these rocks right here. All right, get ready. And I'd say this is an impacted musket ball. I saw it on the side, completely flat on one side, but then I look around, it's completely round. It looks like it's an impacted musket ball to me. All right, got a bullet in the hole. I see it. Is it a 3-ringer? No. What is that? I'm not sure I've ever found a bullet that looks like this. Okay, somebody got to tell me what that is, because I've never found one like this one. Let me just go wash it off. It looks like a... so long. It does have a cave, a concave back on it. I feel certain it is a Civil War bullet, but I don't know which kind it is. I don't know what that is. That's a long bullet. Anybody know what that is? I think it's Civil War though. Sweet. Alright, today is going to be a great forking day. I got another fork. It's the second fork of the day. I don't know if it's old or not, but it's like crazy. 2 forks in the same day. It does have some design on it though. Looks like it does have a little bit of a design. So maybe I can cross that over with something there. It looks kind of cool though. I think it's got some kind of mark on it there. Might be old, don't know. We'll check it out when we get back. 2 forks. It's a 2-fork day. Alright, there's John. What's up, John? He just dug in one of those flat bullets like I just dug. Here's another bullet in the hole. It's a musket ball. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 bullets or so. Not bad. Just to get a start. All right, just keep getting up there. We ain't finished yet, are we, John?
Flurry shots.
All right, just struck a giant piece of copper here. Now, it looks like it could be a piece of a sabot shell. Look at that. I believe that could be.
Yeah, looks like it.
Looks like it could be. I think it might be. That's a piece of a sabot. All right, let's see what else we can get in here. We just started this one over here. John's just now getting started over here. Still a lot of rocks in there, and we got one more spot we're going to hit here. A couple more spots probably, but that's pretty cool so far. All right, it's March 13th, and it's pretty cool this morning, but check this out. It's a little snake. He's over here. I don't think it's a poison snake, but I don't know that to be a fact, but he's kind of small, but now he's chilling. There he is right there, see him? There he is right there, he's chilling. Getting the heat, that sun's coming out, he come ahead and get warm. Anybody know what kind of snake that is? I don't know. Pretty though. We're gonna leave him alone though. I don't like snakes, I don't care how big or how cold or whatever. I don't like the snakes. They can keep themselves, I'll go the other way. Alright, me and John moved around to a new spot, and guess what? We got us a drop 3 ringer right there. Alright, there are bullets here too, John. Let's get them. Alright, we'll hit us up this shoreline here next and find us some bullets. Coming up. Alright, just want to show this. I just dug the bullet right behind me. Check this out. That's a little bit lower here. 60, 62, 61. That looks like a bullet too. Got 2 hits here though. 60, 65. That second one jumped a little bit, but the first one is staying pretty consistent. 61, 62. That's probably a bullet. Not sure about that one. We're going to find out right now though. We'll start with the bullet one. I got to go with the bullet first. Alright, you can't win them all. Check it out. That was a pop top. It was giving me dual readings, kind of like back both ways on each side of my core, I guess, or something. But it was a pop top, no bullet. Bummer, dude. I go down the hole digging this now. I see the end of something right there. I don't know if it's a bullet or what. Check it out. Oh, I thought it was a musket ball at first, but I think it's a. Oh yeah, that's a Williams cleaner, I think. Looks like a Williams cleaner to me. Yep, that's what that is. Williams cleaner. Sweet. Another bullet. Alright, I don't know how many that is, but John just said he just got a bullet too, so we're still hitting bullets. We'll take them all day long. How about y'all? Y'all want to keep hitting bullets? Alright, let's do it. Let's get going. Alright, we got this one out. Let's see what we got here. I dug it out of the water. Uh-oh, what is that? Oh, I see something in there. I think it's a bullet. Oh, yeah, it's a bullet. A fired bullet for sure. Look at the end of that. Crushed. But a bullet nonetheless. Alright, John, get him, buddy. Let's do it. Alright. Still got a nice, good low tide. We'll hit this nice area right here. And keep getting up. Alright, we got us another bullet. And it's a Williams cleaner, it looks like. I see a little piece on the back there where I used to hold a zinc thing. Alright, cool, another bullet. We'll keep it on getting on. Here's a very heavy iron hit. Now, I think I know what it is. I'm getting ready to pull it out right now. Oh yeah, that's a shell frag. That's a definite shell fragment from the Civil War. Isn't that awesome? Check it out. That's a nice heavy duty one too. Look at the thickness of that shell. There's a lot of battles fought right in this area right here. Look at that. That's awesome. Alright, might hit some more shell frags in here because I know it's some here. Big naval battle here. Awesome. Alright, we got another nice heavy shell fragment hit right here. I don't know if it feels like could be. Let's see if I can get this guy right here to get it up with. It's tough down here. Look, I thought it was right in this area, but I'm not sure. I don't know. It's still deeper than what I thought it was. So right there at the top. Is it? Get it out? Seems like it keeps giving me a hit right here, but here it is. Well, I'm not sure if that's a shell frag or not, dude. Very well could be, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a shell frag. Look at that. Look at that roundness right there. This might be. I'm sure it is with that roundness on the bottom like that, but I'm not sure which part of the shell it would be like that. Interesting. Anybody know about that? But it sure looks like it. Oh, it looks like it's got some copper in it right there. It's got some copper in there running around there. Maybe that's a sabot piece of the shell piece, I guess, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that one thing when we get home. I think we got another shell frag right on top of the ground. I got it hit way off front. Look at that. Another shell frag right on top of the ground. I think that might be the fuse plug right there. And it actually might be part of the fuse left, it looks like. Look at that. I think a part of the fuse might actually be left. I believe it might be. I'm not sure. We'll have to clean that up and check it out. But looks like that's the round part right there. Anyway, pretty cool. Another shell frag. I got another nice bullet hit, and I see it in the hole. And it looks like a 3-ring. It's been fired too. I can see the crushed on the end there, but I can see the 3 rings on it. She's a definite 3-ringer. Oh, AT Pro is coming through for me today. Also, since last film, I found 2 more shell frags. And this AT Pro does great on the shell frags. It gives you a nice, you know the numbers, some nice intensity and all. You can kind of tell it's a frag versus just some trash like a nail or something. So it's awesome. AT Pro's coming through for me today. Alright, man, I love the AT Pro in these situations for sure. Alright, just got a little bit more shoreline to hit. We're moving on to the next location. Alright, stay tuned. We're going to hit some more spots. Alright, John, working your way back. So you got some more bullets, John?
Yep. Couple more.
Got 2 more bullets and another silver.
Like a bracelet piece or something.
Bracelet or something too. Awesome. Alright, so we got a pretty good amount of bullets now. And we're going to hit to one more spot here in just a minute. But got a lot of shell frag bullets. Come, don't put 2 forks. Can't forget the 2 forks. Alright, let's pack them up and move on. Alright, we're going to call that a wrap. We did pretty good and got a lot of bullets. I got a couple forks and shell frags. And John's got a piece of silver there, like a little jewelry thing or something we're going to check on. Anyway, we'll get back and we'll put it all out and show everybody what we got there on the table. So stay tuned and we'll be back on the dock in just a little bit. Put your life preservers on right now. We're heading in. Alright, John, you got yours? You ready?
Ready to go?
Alright, let's do it, dude. Here we go. Alright, John and I had a great time on the water today. He ended up having to head home. He's going to send me some pictures of his stuff, but I got my stuff here we're going to check out right now. Now, I'm going to need some help from y'all because I found a couple things. I'm not sure what they are, so you can help me out with it. Alright, stay tuned. Check it out. Alright, here we go. I believe this first thing is a sabot. It's a brass. And these are all shell frags here. So I found this in the general area. So I'm thinking that's one. Y'all can let me know if y'all agree with that one. Here's my first shell fragment here. Nice big old sucker. I hadn't totally cleaned it up yet. I knocked the stuff off the top. You can see the roundness there. And underneath I hadn't really cleaned the inside of it up right there yet. But you can see that. That's a nice fragment. Here's one. This one's even thicker than that one. Big old shell fragment. That was a big bomb right there, buddy. Yes. That's awesome. Here's one right here. You can see that this one looks similar to one I've gotten before, maybe a Borman, but it might be a little bigger than that. But anyway, you can see this is where I cleaned it up enough so you can see where the fuse actually went in right there. That's kind of cool. And I found this piece of one, and you can see the inside of it has rounded out. But I'm not sure about this one. If any of y'all know about this one, it's actually got a piece of brass running through it right here. It looks like. Look at right there on the end. You see it right there on the end. But you can see it's concave inside like a shell, so I'm not sure what type that is. Over here we just got some square spikes I dug out of a couple holes. A couple pieces of pottery. I'm not sure what that is. It almost looks like a gun to me, but it's not, I'm sure. Something kind of, you turn that right there, but I'm not sure what that is. That might be junk. We got some sinker, just regular lead that we find in all here. This is definitely an old piece of glass. Glass bottom. You can look right through it and see the big old bubble in it. So I know that's pretty old probably. Found this piece of lead. Not sure what this is. This is definitely lead. And it's got some marks on it, but I don't know. It might just be a flattened lead. Somebody actually marked on it. I found a lot of bullets. Got found all these bullets. Here's some shot, flattened shot bullets. Musket ball, Williams cleaner. There's standard 3-ringers. I don't think I hadn't think of that. Here's a Williams cleaner. It's a shot 3-ringer. These two here, I don't think I've ever found these before. One, this I thought it was just a plain old 3-ringer, but when I look at it, it's got a solid back on it. I'm not sure I found one with a solid like that. So, you all know what that one is. Let me know. And this one right here is I think it's an infield. Not sure, but I'm not the best one at identifying this stuff. But you can kind of get an idea how long it is compared to the regular standard 3-ringer and the size of it and all. Anyway, let me know about that. And also got a couple forks. I think this was a little bit older than that one, but I'm not positive. I'm not a fork expert either. But they look kind of cool. I couldn't quite read. I could see part of it, but not all of it on the back there. That's kind of cool. So we had a pretty good day. Let me get a quick update shot of everything there. So anyway, that's not too bad for a day's run on the water. And also, I'm going to show you right next on this next clip, John stuff. So stay tuned. We're going to show that right now on a couple pics. Alright, here's an overview picture of everything John found, including all the normal junk that you dig up. Got fishing lures and everything else. And then on this next picture, this is just his bullets he dug and his sterling silver piece of jewelry. We're not sure what it is yet, but it's pretty cool. And this is actually a close-up of that sterling silver piece. He said he looked everywhere to try to find the rest of it, but couldn't find any more parts of it. So that about does it for today, and we hope you enjoyed the ride along today, and hope you come along with us on our next trip. All right, thanks a lot.